All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And of course, thanks for subscribing. We truly appreciate it. All right, the mystery, the veil of mystery has been removed, and we have upgraded our Model X 2020 to a new 2023 Model X. The new architecture, the new suspension, the yoke, the new layout, the new interior, all the good stuff we talked about before when we did the review of the Model X Plaid. We now have, just not in the plaid trim. The standard trim proves to be quite formidable in itself. We'll talk about that in a little bit when we talk about the official review. But I want to take a moment to talk about a big problem that could be addressed relatively easy with Tesla when it comes to owner loyalty. Loyalty for Tesla drivers and owners who effectively keep coming back to Tesla. Now that in this particular landscape in 2023, there's a lot of competition, a lot of others out there. And what does Tesla do to entice you to stay with them, right? Or to come to them or come back to them or upgrade your current vehicle? So I'm going to talk about that for a little bit and then get some feedback, get some conversations going in the comments about what your perception is based on your experience with Tesla. For us, this is our third Model X, I believe. But I think 6 Tesla overall. We have Model S's as well. But for the Model X, this is our third iteration that we're going through. And we obviously lost some things. We traded some things in order to get this one in terms of value. But what is Tesla doing in return? I know for a fact that Elon is adamant about not giving discounts to people, friends, celebrities, whatever the case may be. But I kind of feel like an area where Tesla is lacking, obviously service and quality being something that they need to, that's the most prominent in the media. But one of the areas that people are not talking about as much is owner loyalty. What does Tesla do to owners that come back again and again and again? Okay. So for us, since going from one Model X to the next, we've given up a lot, right? So in this particular version, we've given up unlimited free supercharging. They're actually incentivizing people who have unlimited free supercharging to trade in and upgrade, and they're going to give them, I guess, a credit, a cash credit or some supercharging miles or whatever the case may be, which sounds interesting. But again, unlimited free supercharging is not really unlimited free supercharging because they throttle you, because it's an older vehicle. They throttle your speed, so you're not getting the best and the greatest. Ideally, unlimited free supercharging should be a perk that they can carry along from vehicle to vehicle as an owner loyalty perk, right? We've given up full self-driving. We didn't get full self-driving in this particular car. As I mentioned in the last video, it's a little bit underutilized in Model X. The wife doesn't really use the city streets full self-driving as much, but we definitely do use the highway version of that. So we gave up that. It didn't transfer to this car, unfortunately. It's not a license that we paid for. We paid for it in cash with the current prices at the time, and we got the upgrade, but we didn't necessarily see the full value of it, and we're not able to transfer that. So that value is now lost or traded in for the value of this car, however you want to calculate that, right? But Tesla needs to do a better job of showing owner loyalty. What are you guys doing for the people that support you? And that goes even beyond just owners, even investors as well. Tesla has investor events. They invite certain institutional investors. They invite some personal investors as well. And what they wind up doing is saying, hey, we're going to give you a ticket, but you have to fly yourself out and put yourself up, which again is just not really what you expect when you think about owner loyalty. Other brands, Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, they do great things for owners, especially from whether it's from the dealer model or even from the manufacturer model, right? Being able to give them preference to certain vehicles, access to a wait list that might be, hey, the wait list for a car is a while. Because you're a repeat owner, we're going to jump you up the list a little bit and let you get that car or get access to that car or that vehicle sooner rather than later. Things like that. And you always feel that from a dealership perspective, because they're always going to give you some discounts. They're going to give you some swag. They're going to give you some merchandise, some accessories to go with the car if you're a repeat customer. But more importantly, they're going to give you access, early access to get vehicles that they know you're going to buy because you're a repeat customer. So things like that is where I think Tesla really stands to improve for owners. There's a lot of owners who've had many more Teslas than me. I know Brooks from Drag Times had some. I know Eric from Tesla Inventory's got a gang of Teslas, and a bunch of others that have, lots of Teslas. They bought lots of Teslas over and over and over and over and over and over again. and they're not really getting any benefits from that other than just having the latest and greatest Tesla at that particular point in time. And in certain instances, they're giving up things like full self-driving. They're giving up things like unlimited free supercharging, so on and so forth. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This is a great car. We love it so far. I'm going to talk about it in more detail with the review. But in terms of what we gave up versus what we're getting a much better, more composed car. We gave up, again, free unlimited supercharging. We also gave up the ability to have full self-driving, right? So we took that away and we gave that up. And again, just Tesla's not really giving you anything in return, right? I would love for them to be able to transfer full self-driving. I would love for them to be able to transfer free unlimited supercharging, because if you stay with the old car, you're still consuming that free unlimited supercharging. And if you get a new car, right, someone else is still going to benefit from that free unlimited supercharging. So why not attach that benefit to the person who originally got it and earned it, however they earned it, through referrals or through buying vehicles early or whatever the case may be that helped Tesla out at that particular moment in time. All right. Tesla did run a promotion at the end of 2022 where they were giving 10,000 free supercharging miles to owners to buy an S or an X. And that was pretty cool and a good incentive. But as we note, even with the referral miles, they put expiration dates on these things. So the referral miles right now that we have are going to expire in May, which is kind of crazy because we got them before the pandemic. Pandemic hit. We lose a year and a half of travel, and now they're getting ready to expire. And no one cares. No one's saying anything. No one moved the deadline back, the expiration date back, or just eliminate the expiration date at all. It's limited miles. It keeps going down as you use them. What's the point and purpose of actually having them expire, other than you're just eager to get someone to pay money for supercharging, which is fine to do. But if someone earned those miles, they should be able to use every single one of those miles at their leisure, not at Tesla's clock, right? So that, again, just a point of issue here for me and us, just being able to understand that, hey, Tesla, love the company, love the products that they build, but would really love them to put some attention and focus on owner loyalty. They actually have an owner loyalty department where people actually work for, but all they do is remind people, hey, there's a new car out. Do you want to buy one? Not any type of incentive, no benefits for that particular person, no discounts. And I don't mind the discounts. I don't mind if it's not a discount, but hey, give me early access. Let me get one tomorrow or this week, as opposed to having to wait 3 months or 2 months or 4 months or whatever the case may be. You know, things like that is what I'm expecting from an owner loyalty perspective, and really wish Tesla, would follow suit with some of the other brands that do a great job of showing owner loyalty, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments though. Let me know what you think. Do you think Tesla has shown you some sense of owner loyalty? Do they do anything unique and special for you as a repeat buyer, a repeat customer, or just a big investor? People have their life savings invested in Tesla, and what do they get in return? Obviously, they get big gains when Tesla grows, but they're not getting any dividends. They're not getting flown out to investor meetings. They're not getting access to vehicles early. They're not getting a sneak peek at the roadmap. They're not getting any of that. They're just there to say, hey, I have my life savings invested in Tesla, and if Tesla does great, I'm going to see some big gains. And if they don't do great, everyone's crying and throwing up a hissy fit at Elon for whatever antics he's doing to contribute to the negative stock price, right? So that's really what it comes down to. But at the end of the day, again, great products. We'll talk about this car in a minute and how it's going to help us do things a little bit better, a little bit more efficient, how it improves over the 2020 builds, and how it improves over the 2021 Model S Plaid in certain areas. As you see my screen tilted, finally got my screen tilt. So we got the screen tilted here, which is a huge plus for this vehicle. But again, I'll talk about that in another video. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I'm way off on this one. Let me know if I'm spot on. Let me know if you feel the same way or if you disagree. I'm happy to disagree with anyone as long as we do it respectfully. Let's leave it in the comments. And until the next time, enjoy your day. Enjoy your Tesla.